If only the whole world could feel the power of harmony. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The music is not in the notes, but in the silence between. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. All I insist on, and nothing else, is that you should show the whole world that you are not afraid. Be silent, if you choose, but when it is necessary, speak, and speak in such a way that people will remember it. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I pay no attention whatever to anybody's praise or blame. I simply follow my own feelings. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Silence is very important. The silence between the notes are as important as the notes themselves. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Music, in even the most terrible situations, must never offend the ear but always remain a source of pleasure. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I choose such notes that love one another. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Neither a lofty degree of intelligence nor imagination nor both together go to the making of genius. Love, 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 that is the soul of genius. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. To talk well and eloquently is a very great art, but that an equally great one is to know the right moment to stop. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I cannot write in verse, for I am no poet. I cannot arrange the parts of speech with such art as to produce effects of light and shade, for I am no painter. Even by signs and gestures I cannot express my thoughts and feelings, for I am no dancer. But I can do so by means of sounds, for I am a musician. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Music is my life and my life is music. Anyone who does not understand this is not worthy of God. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The best way to learn is through the powerful force of rhythm. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. As death, when we come to consider it closely, is the true goal of our existence, I have formed during the last few years such close relationships with this best and truest friend of mankind that death's image is not only no longer terrifying to me, but is indeed very soothing and consoling, and I thank my God for graciously granting me the opportunity of learning that death is the key which unlocks the door to our true happiness. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Whoever is most impertinent has the best chance. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Melody is the essence of music. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart quotes. Patience and tranquility of mind contribute more to cure our distempers as the whole art of medicine. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. What's even worse than a flute? Two flutes. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. People are who think my art comes easily to me. I assure you, dear friend, nobody has devoted so much time and thought to compositions as I. There is not a famous master whose music I have not industriously studied through many times. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I have never written the music that was in my heart to write. Perhaps I never shall with this brain and these fingers, but I know that hereafter it will be written, when instead of these few inlets of the senses through which we now secure impressions from without, there shall be a flood of impressions from all sides, and instead of these few tones of our little octave, there shall be an infinite scale of harmonies, for I feel it, I am sure of it. This world of music, whose borders even now I have scarcely entered, is a reality, is immortal. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Creativity is the firing of my soul. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Let us put our trust in God and console ourselves with the thought that all is well, if it is in accordance with the will of the Almighty, as He knows best what is profitable and beneficial to our temporal happiness and our eternal salvation. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I too had to work hard, so as not to have to work hard any longer. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. True perfection in all things is no longer known or prized. You must write music that is either so simple a coachman could sing it, or so unintelligible that audiences like it simply because no sane person could understand it. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Love guards the heart from the abyss. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I really do not aim at any originality. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.